That's
time.
Hey.
I'm excited.
Yeah, let's switch for just this moment.
This first comic, it's hard. I'm gonna try to keep it concise, but it's hard too because this guy does so much. Did you hear that?
Whoa.
He might be in the room.
He's here. I think we can smell him.
He's not only like a poet, a rapper, a musician. He's a storyteller. He wrote a play.
Yeah.
He wrote a play. This guy.
And you know what? Pretty decent dude. Just or not. That's fine. People don't care about that anymore. They just want to know if someone's funny, I guess.
Well, let's
let them find out. Yeah. Wait. Let's let them find out together. Everyone, give it up really loud for David Lee.
Hell yeah, Covert Café. Let's keep it going for our wonderful hosts, Haley Klarfeld, Amir Cat, and all you beautiful people out there. You know, I heard they stopped making the dime, but looking around at all you beautiful people, I see there's no shortage of dimes. I already did it wrong. Oh, the penny. How about we're having a good time? Anything could happen. We having fun yet? You might see comics fuck up their jokes. Who knows? Anything could happen. Anyone else out there got some pets? Make some noise if you love your pets. Oh, yeah. What's it for you, my dear? You got a dog, a cat, 2 cats? 3 cats? What are their names? Oscar. And Chip. Well, this goes out to Oscar, Chip, and that third little rascal. Didn't quite catch it. What I don't get is that, why is it okay that we can call cats pussies, right? But everyone looks at me like I'm crazy when I call my dog a little cunt. There she is. I missed that dirty little cunt. She needs a bath. That's right. We're having a good time already. Dogs are a little more generous. I feel like cats are a little more selfish, right? Cats, they're always talking about themselves. They're always like, meow, meow, meow. It's like, cats, why not just once a little wee-ow? And that's what clean comedy looks like. All right, the other comics will take notice about that. 3 cats, huh? All right, maybe you agree with this next little chart we got here. This is my OMC graph. It stands for owning multiple cats. And then you see how much enjoyment you get. So obviously 1 cat, a lot of enjoyment. It's pretty high, right? There's number 1. 2 cats, it starts going down a little. 3 cats, that's where we are right here with my deer right there. And it starts to be diminishing returns until around 7, 8 cats. That's too many goddamn cats. But then something strange happens around 9 or 10. That's when the toxic plasmosis starts to kick in from all that cat pee, and you're having a good time. You're enjoying it. All of a sudden, 11 cats, goddamn, we're having a good time. And I call that my OMC, owning many cats. You know what it also stands for? What else we're going to witness today? It also stands for open mic comedy. Your enjoyment, it's pretty good. And then around 8 people, maybe that's too many goddamn comics. Same effect. Maybe you start going a little crazy around 9 or 10. You're having a good time again. All right, there's the OMC graph. Thanks for playing with me there. Got the fan going. Here's my joke funniness graph. There's see a little plateau. Looks like someone's been eating some ketchup there. I swear it's not a murdered woman. No. This is my joke funniness. So at the beginning of the joke, not very funny. No one said anything. Then right around here, we get our premise. It starts to get funny. Maybe we get a little punchline. Maybe we get like a little callback. Pretty funny. And then it goes down slightly. It never goes down all the way. But as time goes on, that joke becomes a little less funny. You know, it's also the same for a jizz flavor, all right? At the beginning, there's no jizz. There's no flavor. Nobody wants that. Right around here, maximum jizz flavor, and then yesterday's jizz still has a little flavor. I found out the hard way. All right. Yeah, all right. Hey, we're just having fun. I heard from someone. You know, we have a good comedy scene here in Portland. This is my graph about how to be funny in Portland. There's a little, some of the comics, loud. Some of the comics, queer. Now, if you put that together, this is your optimal. This is when you're going to get booked in Portland. That's called funny. Loud and queer. As we compare that to, of course, the opposite of that, what would be the opposite? restful and unconcerned with sexual identity. Not funny. You can't do that. No way, no way. All right. Oh, wait, no peeking ahead of this next one. I just saw the Portland Zoo just gave birth. There's a little baby kangaroo, and they need your help to name the baby kangaroo. Don't you love the Oregon Zoo? And they have like a couple good, cute little names, but there's going to be a vote. Like right now, it's between Joey or Jumper. But I submitted my name for a kangaroo, and they said this was the worst possible name for a baby kangaroo. They did not like this. They said Osama bin Hoppin'. They didn't like that. Too soon still. Look, he's got his cute little weapons of mass destruction right there, cute little ears. All right. Maybe that's an offensive caricature. I can't draw that. Pass me another one of my cool things. What do we got? Anything fun here? These will be big someday, you know. I got a psychology degree. I really enjoy Rorschach tests, even though they all just look like I'm taking a bath with my mom. Look, there she is. All right, okay. Having a good time. So my dog's at home now. I leave her with like PBS, OPB when I'm gone, and she likes to hear like little kids' voices. She doesn't do well with little kids, but it could be because she's hearing all these kids' voices torment her at home. But the other day, I saw her. She wasn't just watching, you know, most of these PBS kids, it's always like a little precocious little Latina girl teaching you things. But the other day, I saw her watching some weird, like, conservative cartoon. Like, what's that? It was called Karen's Kids. Have you seen this? We had Karen's Kids. There's Karen Jr. and Baby Chad. I wrote a couple lyrics for it. Maybe this is my pitch for OPB, you know. What about something for all the conservatives at home? Don't they want to have kids? All right, here's the lyrics. Yeah, it's any resemblance to existing characters are purely coincidental. All right. A little me. Who are the kids who called up ICE? Sorry, Dora, it's been nice. It's Karen's Kids. Karen's Kids. You know Karen, she got kids. They're like her. She's like, all right. I need a third arm. I need a lovely, like... No. Oh, you're saying the mic stand would help this? No. There's no kids more privileged or... Oh, we want to talk to the manager. It's Karen's Kids. Karen's Kids. Who calls the cops to the barbecue? Who? The weather is controlled by the Jews. Karen's Kids, no! I don't know what they're teaching these conservative kids. All right, and then the last part, what is this? Kids with the sense of entitlement. Yeah, these kids is ignorant. They're Karen's Kids on PBS Kids. Karen's Kids is made possible thanks to viewers like you. Republicans have kids too. Please send your checks or money's order to the Karen's Kids Corporation, as it does say KKK. Oh my God, wait a second. There's one. And that was Karen's Kids. Here's a little something from my musical. We'll just do like a little piece of it. It's from the cat's perspective. It's from the famous Shackleton journey about a man that went to Antarctica 100 years ago. The ship crashed. Nobody died. They say he's one of the greatest leaders of all time. But you know who did die? Mrs. Chippy, the little cat. Right? Poor little cat. We wouldn't want that. So it's like from the cat's perspective, you know. He threw this poor cat off the boat halfway through. He was like, no pussy on the boat. He only wanted 28 men. So this is just like a little teaser about the cat's adventures. You know, he left from Scotland. Come on, yeah. I didn't complain when it began snowing. I didn't complain when my water bowl froze solid. I didn't even make much fuss when I found out I was going to be the only cat there with 69 dogs. That's true. We got all the dogs' names there. Stay tuned for, this is going to be a great musical, as you can tell. This is just like a little extra. There's the ship as it goes down. She's sinking. We're all going to die. I got my banjo, man. This is the third worst day of my life. Mondays, am I right? There's a little cat humor for you. And then there's a couple guys, the real life. We're all learning something today. You know, it's educational. There's that motherfucker that killed the cat. They try to say he's the greatest leader of all time. I took that personally. I don't think it's okay to throw cats. But in my version, the cat came back the very next day. They thought he was a goner. The cat survived. The cat's still there. And when you hear thunder in Antarctica, that's the cat fucking a penguin. Here goes, what do we got? Musical adventures. We won't do. We don't have the piano. But That's a lot of fun as well, too. All right, here's something I found on the way here at one of those free libraries. Hey, kids, do you like the Bible? Kids, do you like coloring books? Hey, let's put them together, man. What kind of kid wouldn't want to color all these fun things like, oh my God, Cain killing Abel? This is a horrible thing for a little kid. This is nightmare fuel. Guess the Bible isn't all fun and games after all. I thought, oh, look at that. A man's first sin. If you're a kid, you're going to want to color those titties in. Oh, wait a second. I'm getting inappropriate. That's not appropriate. But yeah, I just thought some of these are crazy. Like, what kind of little kid? Someone got this book and they didn't want it. Like, this poor little kid. What did this kid get freaked out by? And he didn't color any of it in. What is this lazy fucking kid? What, he didn't want to do all the babies dying when the angel of death took the firstborn? Israelites? All right. Yeah, this is me trying to convert people to my religion. It's starting to feel like, all right. This is the one thing the kid did color in, though. Look, isn't that fun? We got it's a lot of brown, I think, though, kind of. He did draw a little bit of blood on Jesus, of course. He died for our sins. What a great coloring. So that's a lot of fun. All right, what other fun stuff do we have here? You know, we've been doing a lot of these roast battles in Portland, but a lot of people say they don't know how to roast. But I created a game. Sounds like Persephone here, you wanted to be part of the roast world. Would you do me a favor and play the game just for one little round? This is Roast the Game. All right. So you're going to spin that thing twice, and then we're going to put it together, Mad Lib style. Anyone can roast it, turns out. And if anyone, so the first one's going to be number 8. All right, we'll do it one more time. 8, and then the second one will be 1. All right, now you're going to roast me. You're going to read 8 and 1, and then say me.
If Donald Trump's armpits had traumatic brain injury.
Do it with the you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, that's my bad.
You look like if Donald Trump's armpits had traumatic brain injury.
All right, give it up for Persephone. You're turning on me already? Yeah, we got to do one more. Is there any other fun people that want to play the roast game real quick? Is there someone that wants to spin? I'm looking at you. All right. So spin that twice, and then I'm giving you the mic, and then you say, David, you look like, and you put them together. First one's a 10. Do both of them.
It was 10 and 10.
Whoa, you're a perfect 10. All right, do it. So
Wait. Is it David?
That's me.
So sorry, I forgot.
Oh, you roasted me.
Boom, roast. Sorry. Okay, David, you look like if an anorexic Proud Boy had a history involving Rugrats.
A porn search history, I believe, is what it might have said. All right. Well, Katie, would you do the honor? This is one of Portland's best roasters. She doesn't need any extra tips, but all right, we got a 4, and then 3. Hit me with it real quick.
David, you look like an aborted goat fetus with an allergy to lesbians.
You would say that. Thank you. Give it up for Portland's #1 lesbian. Achoo! Achoo! I am allergic, it turns out. What a lot of fun, man. The rest of this show is going to be so much fun. Thank you for letting me do my silly little number there. My name's David Weed, and thank you to the Joes. Get loud for Amir.